as well. We'll start about this with Zay. You've been here before. You know you played this team before. You knew it was going to be a battle. Everything was physical. Everything was hard fought. The tone of this game, how did it feel to you? Was it what you expected?
Yes, it was like that last year when we played them 2 times. So we played them here and we played them at home. And like both games was physical, so I kind of expected the same kind of physicality. But we was prepared. We prepared for it every day.
The second half, when your club was down, what's the mindset? As a senior, what's the mindset you want, and what did you see out there?
Just stay resilient. Keep fighting, and just keep playing defense, and just believe in the game plan.
The game plan certainly did help out. Kieffer, we talked with Coach Cross about a couple of the contributions you made on the floor. The first 3-pointer to begin the second half to give you a lead. Mentally, I mean, you're always ready to take the shot. That one was a big shot for this team, you think?
Of course. Well, we struggled with Southern Mississippi when we came out second half flat, and they punched us in the mouth and they set us back for the rest of the second half. So coming out of that second half, I just emphasized with the guys, like, let's be ready to throw the punch instead of receive it. So when we came out and I got a good look at it, I said, I got to shoot this and got to get guys going and win in, and we used that as energy just to go throughout the rest of the half.
You had also, I remember I asked Coach Cross about this, late in the game, late in the shot clock, you're at the arc and you ducked in from the arc, hit a little jumper, a contested jumper in the circle, got the foul there as well. It's a big shot.
Thank you. I try to work out on stuff like that. You know, I'm always in the gym, but a lot of this stuff, like you said, is all mental. Just being prepared for the moment. You never know when it's gonna come. But just not being scared of the moment. You know, coming into the stress, I'm like, I gotta put my foot down. You know, and be a leader for this team. You know, they're gonna look for guys down the stretch to get buckets. Me and Zay, obviously, we're the leaders on this team. So I took it personal and said, I feel like I should be the guy taking the shot. So I have confidence in myself. My teammates do too.
Let's talk a little bit about that. Zay, you're not the loudest guy in the world. Neither you nor Kieffer are mean guys or anything like that. But when it comes down to it, and something needs to be said, and that mindset needs to be established, you haven't been afraid to establish that.
No, because like we kind of young, and like we got a lot of new guys. So like we have to have somebody who had that dominant voice, but like that had a voice in the locker room to tell us to keep going and keep fighting.
Tell us a little bit about what this win means to this team heading back home for 2.
It gives us momentum going back home, get to play 2 home games for conference. We finally got a conference win. Like it feels good to be back in the win column.
One of the things I wanted to ask you about is something we talked about pregame with Coach Cross. Yesterday was brutal. You know, you had to travel for 14 hours, a couple of different airports and stuff like that. A lesser team would have used those as excuses. You didn't get to practice like you wanted to, didn't get prepared like you wanted to. None of you guys even mentioned that, much less use it as an excuse.
I think what helped that too was we was around each other and we love each other. We have great connection, so it wasn't any pouting. Guys were joking, you know, making the best of it. But I just feel like as a group we came mentally prepared into this game, knowing we needed to win. Regardless of what happened yesterday was yesterday. Got to play a game today, so the travel schedule was rough, but guys want to be professionals, and you may got to go through that here and there. So I love the way the guys responded. You know, I'm proud of my guys, and we're going to keep this train rolling.
Well, I got a couple of guys who helped set the tone. Zay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Big game, Kieffer. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, Barry.
Kieffer, Punter.